it's like beneath the Black Lake?
No, it's cold, dark, and full of things that want to eat you.
Only you would think that, Daniel. I like to imagine it's quite lovely. All the magical things just beneath the surface waiting to be discovered. The possibilities are endless.
She's right. The lake is home to many mysteries, some lost to time, and some not.
What kind of mysteries?
Myth and legends, mostly. Stories of lost artifacts, and wonderful treasures guarded by...
Sorry, did you need something, ma'am?
Only to admire the lake. It's been a long time.
Right, so the lake is full of secrets.
Oh, aye, but it's also dangerous, particularly for younger students such as yourselves.
Of course, I don't want to get myself wet. Dangerous? Do you mean like the giant squid? I heard it is quite friendly and will even let you tickle its tentacles.
He was probably just tasting you.
Ah, I see you've all met our new professor. She'll be teaching ancient runes while Professor Dromgoole is on leave. Speaking of which, I was expecting you in my office an hour ago.
I'm sorry, Headmistress. I adore the natural beauty of Hogwarts, and I couldn't resist taking a stroll. Students, my name is Elspeth McGillinay, but please, call me Elspeth.
So, you'll be teaching us ancient runes, then?
Yes, a fascinating subject. And even though the runes are all very old, I'm always learning new things. For example, each rune number is represented by a magical creature.
Sorry to interrupt, Professor. I believe the symbol representing the magically powerful number 7 is still a mystery. You see, I had the pleasure of studying today's topic a bit in advance.
Oh, that's quite all right. And correct. Perhaps my bumpy journey has jumbled my memories. Reading in advance is certainly a good habit. Keep at it.
Indeed. And as for the Black Lake, many different creatures call it home. None of which are at present danger to the students or staff. Now, Professor McGillinay, if you wouldn't mind following me, we'll get you settled.
Ripples in the water. Could something really be watching us from below? I wonder if she meant the mer people. Perhaps I'll ask her.
I'm not kidding! I saw it! It was huge. Definitely a monster.
You saw something, Robin, but we don't know what it was. It might have just been a log.
Really, Kev? A log? And I suppose everyone else has been seeing the same log. Is that it?
Everyone? Who else has seen it?
Lots of students, if you believe the rumors. They all say it's big and fast. Too fast to get a good look.
Sounds to me like the giant squid's been waving his tentacles at you. That or one of the merfolk has found themselves a sense of humor. Now, come on. I got something real interesting to show you for class today.
Maybe Hagrid's right, but it might not hurt to keep an open mind, or an eye open on the lake. Cassandra, what are you doing here? Are you looking for the mysterious creature too? Cassandra?
What? Where am I? The lake? Why did you bring me here?
I didn't. I was already here when you arrived. Are you feeling all right? What's that in your hand? Is that gillyweed?
Yes. I came to collect gillyweed, but I don't want to anymore.
Did you see that?
I didn't see anything. Good night.
Cassandra, wait. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you.
You didn't. I'm just not feeling myself. Please don't tell anyone.
I won't, I promise.
I heard you've been searching for something in the water. You need to be careful.
Yes, I'm curious, but I'm not sure what I'm looking for.
Curiosity is a wonderful thing, but be cautious. There are many secrets beneath the surface, some dangerous.
What are you worried about, Professor?
Well, I'm afraid for you, of course, that you'll get too close. But as for myself, I'm not worried at all. I just can't stay away from this most beautiful lake.
You love it, don't you?
Very much. The natural beauty is beyond compare. And yet something in the water troubles me.
There you are! I've been looking for you. Robin's sick.
What? Where is she?
She's in the hospital wing now, but when I found her, she was soaking wet and delirious. We think she might have been swimming in the lake.
Why? She clearly said that she didn't want to get herself wet.
We don't know. Robin remembers helping Professor Elspeth. Put away a stack of parchment after class, but then, nothing. Well, nothing except,
What, Kev? Spit it out.
Well, Robin says she was at the bottom of the lake searching for something, but she doesn't remember what. Clearly she was having a nightmare, but Robin says it felt very real.
Did she say anything about creatures in the water? Perhaps something watching her?
No, and don't mention it to her if you visit. She's frightened enough already.
What do you want? Can't you see my brother and I are busy?
I can see you're both soaking wet. What are you doing in the greenhouse?
It's warm, ain't it? Best place to dry out.
Just use magic. Or did you forget you're both wizards? Maybe you should see the matron. You might have been jinxed. Well, you didn't happen to go swimming in the lake, did you?
Yeah, I think we did. 'Cause we lost something, didn't we, brother? Oh, I don't remember. Did we find it?
No, we did not. Weren't nothing but seaweed and muck at the bottom of the lake. And something else.
Oh, that's it. Was probably the mysterious creature what pulled us into the lake. Wasn't our fault at all.
Weren't no creature, brother. I only remember seeing your ugly mug swimming next to me.
Oh, it's my fault, is it? Just like always.
This seems like a family matter, so I'll just leave you to it. Professor Elspeth, Robin, and the Frey brothers all seem to know or have seen what's in the lake. Why am I the only one who hasn't seen it? Or have I? Of course! Those ripples! This is where I saw the creature last. Perhaps if I look around, I can find some clues that I missed. Some kelp, I think. Or is it? This looks like what Cassandra and I saw in the water. Could it be part of the monster? Maybe it used water plants as camouflage. Here are some tracks, but they're so odd. Like fins, but also dragging a large plant behind. Could it have been trying to erase its own tracks? Or is it something else? Just a soggy bit of parchment. No, there's a sketch. This looks like Lottie's handiwork. There's something in the water that definitely doesn't look like a giant squid. I wonder why she dropped it. Don't be afraid. I only want to get a better look at you. That's it. Just a little closer. It was afraid of me. I was right. It's not out to hurt anyone at all. I found strange tracks on the shore and some odd plants that I don't think were plants at all. And then I saw it. It looked kind of like a horse, but covered in kelp. It disappeared before I could get a closer look.
That sounds like a kelpie. Except there hasn't been one of them in the Black Lake for years.
A kelpie?
Beautiful creatures, kelpies. Bit ill-tempered, but only when they feel threatened. Some folks say they'll try to eat a wizard given half a chance. You just gotta show them the proper respect is all.
It did seem afraid of me. Did it drag students into the water just to give them strange dreams?
Course not. Truth is, you can ride a kelpie if you get a bridle on it. Calms them right down. You'll need to use a placement charm for that.
Oh? And how do you do that?
Oh, well, I was never much good at them. But I think there's one in this here book, if you're curious. Of course, you'll need to bring something along so you can breathe underwater. No telling how long it'll stay down.
Oh, I didn't think of that. What would you recommend?
Well, you could use one of them bubbly-headed charms, but them's pretty tricky. For me, I just use a bit of gillyweed.
Gillyweed? Of course! Cassandra had some herself, but I interrupted her. I wonder, was she going to swim in the lake too? No, that doesn't seem like Cassandra. Also, she looked out of sorts at the time. In any case, I need to find the Kelpie as soon as possible. Well, I guess there's nothing to do but wait and hope it comes back before... You're no monster, are you? In fact, you're beautiful. I don't know what Elspeth is afraid of. So, I have a favor to ask. I need to see what's going on at the bottom of the lake. It's all right. It won't hurt, I promise. You want me to follow you? All right. But, I'm not that good of a swimmer. Maybe the gillyweed will help. Can't forget that. So this is what the bottom of the Black Lake looks like. It almost seems like another world down here. More than anything I could have imagined. Wait. What's that over there? Oh no. Daniel! I don't understand. It's like Daniel can't even see me. What is he looking for? Wait. I think he's found it. Oh no! Grindylows! I have to help him. Glacius. Are you all right, Daniel? What were you doing down there?
I'm okay. Thanks to you. I don't know why I was in the water. The last thing that I remember was asking the new professor for help on our ancient runes essay.
Of course, that's it. Everyone I've talked to about the lake has had a connection to ancient runes.
Meaning what? We've all been cursed by some old alphabet?
No, not the runes. The professor.
What? But she...
Daniel, she's afraid of monsters under the lake. But she loves lakes. Very much.
Absolutely correct. You are a clever one, aren't you? I've never liked clever students. So proud, righteous, and always looking down on the weak and fearful. So tell me, who's afraid now? I should have known you'd be trouble. So curious with your questions and investigations. Well, that's over now. Give it to me. I need it more than you. Accio! I told you the lake was full of secrets. Some lost, and some now found. After all these years, it's mine.
That's it? You cursed all my friends for a crown?
Not just any crown, child. This crown is imbued with great power. It makes the wearer fearless. With this, I will rid myself of the debilitating phobias that have held me back for too long. Now, all will cower before me.
Crucio!
You need mine.
Atmosphere charm. Time Turner! Swelling solution. Transfiguration spell. The Pisky. Crucio. Atmosphere charm. Swelling solution.
You want more? Don't even bother.
Swelling solution. Transfiguration spell. Expulso.
Stand aside, demon! I'm not afraid of you anymore! But wait! I don't have the crown. How can this be?
Professor McGilney, I regret to inform you that your probationary period has ended. The moment you decided to take advantage of these children against your own fear, you became a true monster. Perhaps you never needed a crown of courage, but one of tolerance, trust, and compassion.
So, this professor wasn't a professor at all? She was just after some fancy hat at the bottom of the lake?
Well, it was a crown, but yes. She thought it would make her powerful enough to overcome her fears. She was wrong. You don't need magic to be brave. She never learned that.
And the, Kelpie wasn't helping her.
Course not. It were innocent the whole time. Her making you kids afraid of a beautiful creature like that, it's unforgivable is what that is.
Didn't Elspeth use the Imperious Curse on students? That actually is an unforgivable curse, Hagrid.
Oh, well, sure. I suppose that were bad too. Fortunately, weren't nothing the matron couldn't fix up.
Hagrid is right, though. The Kelpie is quite friendly once you get to know him. He might even let you take a ride.
No, thanks. I'm done getting wet.
Go on. I think he'll let you do it now.
Here we go. Wish me luck.
Don't forget the gillyweed!